So this one's different though. We're Facebook. Have you done Instagram Live yet?
I actually haven't, no.
So where Facebook, it'll record it.
Yeah.
This
yeah,
one don't.
This doesn't.
So you just kind of free flow, which is cool.
So
Hey, Holly. Oh wow, a lot of people, really fast. 5.
Yeah, all right.
So what's up, guys? Wow, real fast. This is gonna be a good time frame.
All right, all right.
So some of you guys know me, some of you guys don't. Jeff Dow right here. Hey, Hawa. Sitting down with a buddy. We actually just met through Instagram. I just wanted to reach out. Oh, Sava? Is that how you say that? Hola.
Sava.
Hola.
Gotcha.
¿Cómo estás? Oh, I didn't even tell you that.
Yeah.
Hablas un poquito español.
Okay,
Just
perfecto.
enough. Just enough. So I'm sitting down today. We actually linked up. This is Omar Fuentes. We met up on Instagram. I saw one of his posts, really liked it, liked what he had to offer. A lot of the, he's a veteran as well. Hi, Pam. He's a veteran as well, so we gelled. Marine Corps, Navy, we're both Department of the Navy. They always joke.
That's true.
Men's
That's
department.
True. That's true.
So I got a lot of close friends in Marine Corps.
We make you guys look good.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
My Marine stands for my butt rides and Navy equipment ships, in case you guys didn't know that.
It is true.
Hi again, Pam. What's up, Royce? That's a buddy I did a couple weeks ago. He's got a clothing line coming out called Faith Through Love.
Oh, awesome.
It's an athletic clothing line that he's doing as well. So.
Very nice. Got some stuff in common.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, man. Thank you.
Army, sweet. This is cool.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah.
Manny, do you live here locally, here in Tampa Bay? If so, that would make it even better. So why we're sitting down today, he's got a project. It's called Semper Fi Project. So I'm gonna let him talk a little bit about it, but I really want to. How many years service did you have, Marine Corps?
8 years.
8 years. So I had 10. He's got 8 himself. Really excited. Definitely just let them know what it was, what kind of like started your passion, what got you fired up. What? He goes to Waters.
Get out.
Does this look familiar?
Oh man, we're here at Van Dyke.
Wow, what a small world.
That is crazy,
That's
man.
cool.
You got to hit us up, man.
Yeah, shoot me a personal message, Manny. Let's link up. I think you're probably going to want to talk to him if you don't already have this set up. It's kind of a really cool thing that he's putting together. So, again, 8 years service. He just got passionate, found, something get... I hate the word lucky break because there's never any luck to it. He found something like God came to him, just gave him a burning desire, said, hey, move forward in this direction. So I'll turn it over. What is it you provide for people?
So Semper Fi Project was really started out of like a selfish ambition of mine. Coming from the service into civilian life was actually a really big struggle. And a lot of veterans out there, you guys know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. You serve a purpose that's so much greater than yourself that once you come out, they thank you for your service, but then inform you or let you know that your skill sets really don't translate over because you were kicking down doors or taking orders or, fixing helos or whatever it may be. So, and what ended up happening was as I was going through a process of self-improvement for myself, I really started identifying that there were 4 pillars in life that we have to focus on. And that's our mental health, our physical health, our emotional health, or really more specifically emotional intelligence, and then our spiritual health. I think, the foundation of where I came up with this with Semper Fi Project was just my relationship with God, with Christ, and I'm not ashamed about it. And, being a former Marine and being or a former active duty Marine and being hard-headed. Also, I'm from New York City, so anybody who's from New York City out there, you guys know that we're
I thought I liked
we're not, yeah, big time.
Sox fan.
So, oh my God, my wife is a Sox fan. Son of a
good
gun.
stuff.
This just gets better and better. So, when I started going through that, I really started documenting my process. And as a lot of you guys know, there's a lot of things out there. Gary V. Lewis Howes, School of Greatness, Entree Leadership, Craig Rochelle, things like just a ton of things that are out there that really, there you go Yankees, love it, man.
Boo.
Still, nobody can catch up to us, period. We have too many championships. So as I was going through that process, it really just fell on my heart that I wanted to now share that specifically with other veterans. So what I'm looking for, other vets, active duty military, and really quite frankly, their families, their friends, anybody who wants to support or really truly wants to try to help and assist in the project. It's really truly a calling, not a company, not a movement, not anything like that. Yes, there is actually a group for veterans at GFC that
we were just talking about
that I help run. We meet the first and third Saturday of each month, Manny.
Manny, we definitely need to keep in touch.
Yeah, man.
Shoot me a message as soon as we get off of this so that I can link up with you, because I can already tell you think a lot like we do.
Yeah, and what I'll tell you is, so far, the fact that you know, that we were able to meet up here by chance, and really, to be quite honest, and actually, you know what, let's scratch that. It's not by chance. It was really a divine appointment, to be quite honest, man. And Manny, I think, you know, same thing for you, buddy. You know, we'd love to see you there. But the Semper Fi Project was really created and started so that we could start getting together as veterans and really go all in on the character and the leadership traits that we honed in while we were in the service. We served a purpose greater than ourselves, and we want to do the same thing when we get out. So when we're out, just because our contract is up doesn't mean that our commitment is.
Amen.
And you know, and we're proud of it. We never went in for fame, glory, or money. And our purpose here at Semper Fi Project is none of those, but to build each other up and to make sure that we help you find your purpose and fulfill your purpose. We want you to, the slogan for Semper Fi Project, or really, you know, kind of our motto is feed your purpose, not your fears. So all the crap that everybody's been telling us before, that our skill sets maybe don't translate over, or that, you know, we need specific skills, things like that. What I'm going to tell you right now, I appreciate it. In love with life, chick. I like that. Good name. I might change mine. I really do like mine though. Don Omar Fuentes. It's
I told him I'm a huge fan of Don Omar. So, I said my favorite song right now, well, for a long time now, is Danza Cultura.
There you go.
Did I say that right?
A little bit, yeah. It's got the,
I'm white.
Yeah,
Give
well,
me a
that's
break.
what it is, right? Exactly. But anyways, love it. But,
what's up, Dave?
But I'll tell you, man, this is just divine intervention. I'm excited about it. You know, really, I'm looking for everybody's support to really get it out. What I'm going to start doing is a website's coming out extremely soon, just within the next week and a half or so. It's going to have some journal entries in there. It's going to have some thoughts. It's going to have some. You're welcome and thank you.
Thank you, Christina.
But it's going to have just a lot of good content on there, and I'm looking to start putting together other resources, not just for myself, that vets can actually utilize again to build themselves back up. It's kind of almost like when you get out, man, they like, for men, it's like they demasculate you, or for women, they try to take away your accomplishments when you are trying to go into corporate world and say, you know what, hey, I've got all these skill sets, and I'm sorry in the background, but again, we're out in the courtyard of our church. So anyways, bottom line, man, Semper Fi Project, selling gear, hats, shirts, to really just kind of wear the pride, and what I didn't tell you before when we were talking was that the way it started was when I started posting on Instagram. Just life got a hold of me, or actually I let it get a hold of me, and I got extremely unhealthy and unfit, and I said I was going to change that. Started posting on there. Someone said, hey, why don't you rep my brand? Had a horrible experience with it.
I get those all the time.
Yep.
I always tell them, shoot me an email, tell me what you want, because we're going to post this picture on Friday. I promise I have to go in and delete those because they constantly just bombard you with that.
I know. It's crazy. Anyways, what ended up happening was I can get a shirt, I can get a hat, I can rep my own brand.
Amen.
And then you know what? And I'm really they used to tell me, I don't know if they said this to you, but it's part of movement. It's never been done before. You're part of a community.
Those are keywords. Those are flags.
Yeah. And then I start wondering, I'm like, well, what is it that I'm actually getting? Is there something behind the scenes that you guys aren't telling me about? And what ended up happening was it was just empty promises.
Right.
So Semper Fi Project is not that. It truly, really is a calling, and it's about support. Our veterans need it. We need, and the last thing I'll tell you guys is, I really truly believe our active duty military men and women, our veterans, including their families as well, they will be able to fill the gap of leadership that's lacking in this country.
Amen. We talk about that sometimes too. I got fortunate. I was sitting down 1 Million Cups as a group down in on early mornings and on Wednesdays. One of the leaders there was also talking to me about how they're starting up. I was telling you a little bit about Vetrepreneur, where you take certain veterans want to be entrepreneurs, and they said you guys have an innate talents that just are I don't want to say natural, but they're developed. They've been honed in. They've been cultivated, if you will. Leadership. Just how about this one? You ever had you had platoon sergeants, right? Okay, so they would come to you and tell you, hey, we got to get this done, and you look at them and you're like, there's no way, there's no physical way we can get that done, yet you got the mission done, didn't you?
We did.
We always figure it out, and that's the one thing that they've learned about military personnel, is that they have this ability to, when they have a roadblock, they figure out how to get over it, how to get under it, get around it, or blow it up. Or blow it up.
Usually blowing it up is a lot more fun.
So they've learned that, though, is that statistically speaking, veterans are significant. I think it's like 40% higher if they're going to start a business than someone who hasn't served before, because they don't know how to give up and they fight forward. So to take what, that skill set plus whatever their job skill set was in the military, whatever it was that they honed in on, that craft that they were doing, they provided, to partner up with what you're doing and take that, translate that over. Now you have someone who's going into the workforce who's not only ambitious, hardworking, and this is not discrediting anybody else. It's a service that he's offering for the veterans. So you're coming in with all these skills, plus you have leadership. Almost, if you served 4 years, you have subordinates. You have, even if you have what do you call baby Marines, privates? And then we have seamen. The names, I didn't even think about that. Airmen, E1, soldiers. E2, you have subordinates, though. You have people, at some point you're put into a leadership role, even if that's standing guard duty. I mean, you develop that. So it's cool to see that you're taking that, something hard without support. Yeah, absolutely. You need, so for me, coming out of the military just in November, and starting up college, it's been a challenge. It was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I hit so many roadblocks in that process. Luckily, you see her up there, Nina, the one that commented, close friend of mine, has helped out tremendously, has got me to the point of today, getting started.
That's awesome.
So you have to have someone that's in your corner, and I can tell you, going right into the workforce, outside of developing a resume and outside of like working hard to get that job, I wouldn't have known what to do. So it's cool to have someone that, if you guys know, if you're a veteran, if you have a family member, a close friend that's a veteran, I'm going to post this up on Friday, on the Feature Friday. There's going to be a picture of us just chilling here in the courtyard. It's going to have his contact information. You can either reach out to me, or you can reach out to him at any point and just let him know, say, hey, Omar, I got so-and-so, or I'm interested. What can we do? So.
Awesome.
With that, I got nothing else. Kind of a shorter one, 13. It's getting cold.
It's getting dark and cold.
I see Erica Robins on there. It's a close friend of mine from Maine. My buddy, long story, close town, small town, close friend. I think I woke up this morning, it said 3 degrees in Maine. So I talk about it's cold. My fingers are like aching because of how cold it is right now here in Tampa. You know what? You hit 40 degrees, 50 degrees, and add humidity, it's a different cold. It's different. I was in a t-shirt in Maine at 32 degrees. I'm not in a t-shirt right now. It's a different cold.
Man. That's cold. That's it.
So thank you too, Manny, for sure. Manny. Definitely hit me up. And likewise, you guys. I'm gonna post this. I recorded this one too on my my phone. So I'm gonna create a blog. So if you guys want to come back to this at some point, if you want to direct people to it, just reach out to us. I love to keep doing this. At the same time, if you guys, if there's stuff you want to see, shoot me a message. Let me know, hey, I got a cousin that offers this service or this product. I'm primarily doing this in Tampa just because that's where I live, like Tampa Bay area, St. Pete, Brandon, whatever. But if you guys want to see something different, if you want to see me host someone that you think, you just want to shed light on someone or their product or service, just let me know. I'd love to. It's getting kind of fun where things are going. So I want to get to a point. I was telling him there's a guy that has a Mini Cooper. He works at Mini Cooper. I think it might be the owner of it. He just keeps liking my stuff, and I told him, I shot him a message. I'm looking forward to hitting him up because I want to go jump and do this live while he's sitting there holding the camera and I'm driving the Mini. So we'll see where things go. I'm looking forward to it. 2017 is going to be a great year.
Yeah,
and likewise, you know, definitely keep in touch. I appreciate all the support. You guys have been awesome. I don't know, hype. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means in context. I know what hype means, but I'm guessing that's good. That's good.
Get hyped up about the next coming year here.
It's gonna be a killer year.
Yeah.
So I appreciate y'all staying on, checking it out, and you guys have a great night. And I will talk to you soon. Later.
Awesome, dude.